Good day everyone, I'm Yong Qiao Wen. Thanks for the chance so I can have a talk on this topic. You should never go into business with family member. You know that starting a business isn't an easy venture. Why do I say so? Because it's taking planning, money, and money. Did I say money? Well, it's take that and hundred of other things to turn a startup dream into a real life business. In an effort to save money and surround themselves with people they trust, a person will ask the assistance of family. That's always a terrible idea. So, I have come up 5 reasons that we should not do business with our family. First, as I mentioned just now, you give them way too much credit. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking family that can accomplish anything. That's because family usually only share successes with one another. Every time you fall miserable at something, do you tell your mom or dad? Not unless you got to. It's easy to assume your brother will make a great partner. Look how great he's doing at work. Well, you think he's doing great based on everything he told you. What does he do for a living? You have got no idea. Next, the relationship changed forever. Family members fight with each other. That's what family does. Most of the time, it's over minor situations that are resolved in due time. Once business get involved, there's no reversing the relationship when things go sour. For example, we can find this issue happened between Gordon Ramsay and his father-in-law, Chris Hutchison. Ramsay married Dana Hutchison in 1996. He and her father, Chris Hutchison, became business partner and friends. In 2010, Ramsay suspected that loan his father-in-law had taken out were too high and that with the help of a private investigator. He later discovered that Hutchison has used the fund to help out a secret mystery and their 2 children and had also hacked into his email. In December 2011, Ramsay was awarded £250,000 in damage, while the woman sued him in 2012 for breach of privacy. Ramsay fired Hutchison, who denied any wrongdoing, telling the UK newspaper that he has used a company credit card to take out loans, but that they were all paid back. The two later reached a financial settlement. From this issue, we found that Ramsay wanted to sever every tie with his father-in-law. But of course, it means Tara had to pay a very heavy price in the relationship with her father. Then, money makes people do crazy things. Let me give you an example. South Korea's biggest company Samsung is controlled by the Lee family, and in particular by its executive chairman Lee Kun-hee. In 2012, his older brothers Lee Meng-hee and Lee Suk-hee initiated legal action against him, asking a South Korean court to award them share of Samsung company totaling $850 million. They both argued that their younger brother took a portion of their family wealth that were hidden under the names of other people and didn't tell them. We can see from this story, anyone estranged from their family, what happened, and 9 times out of 10, it has to do with money. Who got it, who wants it, who died and left it to who owns, and who overthought of it. Making money will turn family into foes. Losing money will definitely turn family into foes. 4th, work never take a break. When starting a company, countless hours are devoted to building it from the ground up. But with any, there are breaks needed to avoid going absolutely insane. Those breaks usually comes in the form of downtime with family. It's hard to have downtime with the family when the family is part of the business. If your partner in bed is also your partner in business, the thought of business never goes away. If you are hanging out at a BBQ, your uncle is going to ask how his investment is coming along. You know, the business you are launching. With family member as business partner, there will be no missing business with pleasure because there will be no pressure. It will be business 24/7. Last but not least, there's already baggage. If 2 people go into business together, even if they are shared personal bond, the crux of the relationship is business. Personal feeling never equals success. When going into business with family, it's almost impossible to not let personal issue creep into the equation. You may think that you have the perfect family and there's no baggage between family members. I had to be the bearer of bad news, but then they're never the entire truth, and no matter how big or small, all of that baggage will come to light during stressful situations. For example, you knew that your brother is still upset that your parents didn't attend every one of his baseball games. The parent sure came to your event. You probably did not know it was still a controversy in their mind until you start bickering about work-related issues. In conclusion, we can find that many family business in real life would involve in many issues. So, it is a challenge to maintain the relationship. If you think you can't maintain a balance between family and work, then I think works with family members will make things worse. Good luck and thank you.